Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. God about to bless you tonight. Tell him he about to bless you tonight. For the word of God speaks, I want to break this down to you. You can be seated. This John is a different John. He's not the same John the Baptist. He's not the same John, the brother of Jesus. He's John the Revelator. He, amen, was a prophet in his own right. He operated as Daniel and Ezekiel. He was more a seer. He saw so much. To the fact that, amen, he had to seal up the seal. He had to seal some things up because he was getting ready to share too much. John, he began to, as Jesus began to talk and John began to talk, and Jesus began to share about this open door. Many of you right now have went through challenge, has went through changes. I have went through challenge. I had a son got killed 13 and a half years ago. Amen. And obstacle, amen, and family member passing away. And amen. And just had to go through things. And yet through all that, God still continued to open doors. Oh, can I get a witness on that? Many times the enemy fight me, he comes against you. I was a drug dealer, big time drug dealer, born and raised in New York. Never thought I'd ever, amen, leave the state of New York, amen. But God had fit for something better for me. Can I get a witness? 20-some years ago, I moved to Florida. And amen, I joined a church, amen, called the Church of God Gospel Tabernacle. Amen, under the leadership of the late Bishop Curtis Giles. Amen, a nice large church that I'm still a member there. Amen, and that's where we host our, amen, main conference. We bring in Prophet Brian Kahn and a lot of major, amen, mega preachers into the city of Lakeland, Florida. Amen, amen, I'm the apostle, amen, and apostles of other churches and following the gospel to other ministers in the gospel that I host, amen, even on next, amen, weekend coming along, amen, we have, amen, a conference begin in Sarasota, Florida, while I'm flying in Bishop James Hartfield from Rochester, New York, amen, Apostle, amen, Juan Lloyd from Atlanta, Georgia, and many, many more are coming together, amen, to join me. And I've been doing conference for over 27 years, amen, and God has, amen, blessed us, amen, because of doing the right thing and living right. Come on, y'all ain't saying nothing. God give you favor and open up doors, amen, when you have to line your life up, amen. Now, don't get me wrong, amen. Now, all of us, amen, is not perfect. We got all ups and downs, but the point of what I'm saying is try to do things better. Come on, can I get a witness? Just don't stay in the position that you're in when God can bring you out of it. See, many people hear my wife's testimony and think I married her like that. No, if I would have married her like that, she would have killed me by now. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Hello? But I waited till she got delivered. But it took a 2-year process because while I was, amen, dating her, amen, there were times I would come and look for and find her. I find her, amen, high, cracked up, drunk up, talking trash. Y'all ain't saying nothing. And I was a prophet then, but I had a great leader. My leader said, the Lord says she is the one you wait on God and let God clean her up and not you. See, your problem is you trying to do it when God don't have nothing to do with it. You leave it alone and let God handle it. I let you know what I'm ready to keep over. Y'all ain't saying nothing. So when God begin to open that door, understand when he begin to open that door, you're going to have enemies and you're going to have spectators who are going to try to come along and try to shut the door that God has already opened. But they failed to realize that he said, I have set before thee an open door. And whatever door that I open, can't no man close it. Even though you got folks that want to stop what God is doing, don't want you to get where you need to get to. Oh, I can't get no help up in here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, so it ain't what you think, it's what I think. Amen. So now we come down. He said, I set before you open door. Then he said, behold, amen, I stand at the door and knock. Hello, he's knocking on your door. He's calling you. He's calling you to elevation. He's calling you to greatness. He's calling you to success. But you got to understand, amen. I was telling them down there, amen, down there in Alma, Georgia, the Bible says you got to take that thing by force. You sitting around, amen, waiting on it to come to you. Baby, you got to go and take your blessing. Take your house back. Take your children back. Take your ministry back. Look at your neighbor and say, take it all back. The devil wants you to have it. What the devil want to do, he want to mess your mind up. He want to mess your thought up. He don't want you to see right. He don't want you to think right. Oh, can I get a witness, somebody? I told my church down in Boston, Georgia. Hello, this is a new season now. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Look at your neighbor and say, God has opened up a new door. And God has shut no doors that ain't for us. There's some Negroes God got to get them out your face. Look at your neighbor and say, no, neighbor. Say, there's some Negroes God got to get them out your face. Oh, I can't get no help up in here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. You ain't never heard the word Negro? Well, you need to know, so that let me know you ain't no history person. Hello. Because when you go into history, hello, that's all they did back in those days. Hello, where that Negro at? Can I get a witness? Y'all ain't saying nothing. I can pick up when folks saying, he said that. Hello, but at least, I ain't saying the other words like they saying. Come on, y'all ain't saying nothing. Come on, can I get a witness? I love saying the F word, the S word, the M word. Come on. Can I get a witness, somebody? Sitting in their car with their Jack Daniel. Come on, y'all ain't saying nothing. Their wine cooler, they'll come up in the church and want to shout and dance. Can I help? I better leave that alone. Y'all ain't saying nothing. He said, I set before you an open door. So now, amen, understand the door that's open. Amen. God not just going to allow you to just be in a position that where you cannot be blessed. He set you up so you can walk into your destiny. You're about to walk into a place of a harvest. Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm about to get a harvest. If I can get about 3 people to jump over this, I'm about to get a harvest. Oh, come on, can I get a witness? Say, neighbor, so I'm about to get a harvest. Come on, jump up and say, I'm about to get a harvest. Put your hands on the floor that thing down and say, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Come on, say, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Come on, tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I got it. See the trial that you're going through. It look like you ain't coming out of it. It look like you about to lose everything you done got. But understand that which you lost was never for you. God don't give you something and take it back. Hey, you ain't saying nothing. See, there's an invitation thing. When you get invitation, it don't last. You know why that man, hello, is still not in your life, hello, because he wasn't a man. He was a man, but he wasn't your man. I can't get no help up in here. That woman was a woman, but not your woman. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I'm trying my best to fix this thing. So neighbor, so I'm trying my best to get rid of this thing. Now understand, that door that God has opened, look at your neighbor and say, that door that God has opened, bring jealousy. Oh, y'all ain't saying, Folk get jealous when God begins to bless you. You ever notice as long as you can borrow, they your friend? But now that you're the lender, they got an attitude. Come on now. I can't get no help from you. Look at somebody say, you thought I was going to be the borrower all my life. Come on now. I can't get no help from you. I went and looked at a car, SUV, and my wife said, you like this? I said, yeah, I like this, And the man, and I was looking at everything I wanted, I said, sir, I need my windows tint. You expect for me to give you this amount of money, but if I'm going to give you this type of money, I want to give what I want. Oh, y'all ain't looking at me right. Y'all ain't saying nothing. See, the devil plays with your mind. He plays with your thought. He plays with your attitude. He try to make you miss what God has already promised you. That's why you got to be careful who you circle yourself around. You circle around yourself around negative people. You think negative. Oh, can I get a witness on that? You circle around people that tell you it can't happen. It won't happen. Oh, I ain't saying nothing. You circle yourself around devil-minded people, you become devil-minded. That's why you got to get around folk that want to go somewhere. Oh, can I get a witness on that? Somebody said, why you get with them? They and all that. I said, but they're going somewhere. All right. See, God didn't never tell me what kind of people to get with. He just told me get with the right people. Oh, I don't mess you up already. See, everybody may not be on your level, but they loving the same God. Oh, can I get a witness on that? See, I don't have to hang out with all apostles. I can hang out with sheep, but the sheep got to be on the level. Oh, y'all ain't saying that they're going to take me to the next nation. Oh, y'all ain't catch that. So I can't hang around folk that think it's funny. I can't hang around folk that don't believe that God can do it. I can't hang around folk that always complaining. I can't hang around folk that already doubted. I got to get with somebody that know that God can and God will. Look at your neighbor and say, God can and God will. He already done did it. That's why when you open your doors up and realize the devil done messed up, that the devil can't mess with you no more. That's why you got to have a smile in your face. Look at the devil straight in the eye and say, I ain't going out like that. I'm going to live and not die and declare the works for the Lord. I believe that God's getting ready to bring my breakthrough. I believe that God's getting ready to bring my miracle. I believe that God's getting ready to bring me my season. I know you've been fighting me, but I ain't going nowhere. I know you've been walking around down on me, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to keep on going. I got to drive in my step. Can I get a witness here? God's getting ready to give you a mandate blessing. He's about to give you an overflow. Look at your neighbor, say overflow, overflow. How many ready for the overflow? You ought to jump up and snatch that thing. They say, I got it, I got it, I got it. I refuse to give up. I refuse to shut down. I refuse to quit. But God's getting ready to bless you. Look at somebody, so I'm getting ready to be blessed. I'm getting ready to be blessed. Can I get about 9 people to run up here and turn around? And God said, God getting ready to turn that thing. He's getting ready to turn that thing. He's getting ready to turn that thing. He's getting ready to turn it. So what you talking about, preacher? Well, the devil don't brought you long enough. The devil done came in your house. The devil done shipwrecked you. The devil done made you cry long enough. It's time to make the devil cry. It's time to make the devil back off. Look at your devil, say, put your hand on your hip. Let your backbone slip. And tell the devil how you like me now. Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing. Well, can I get a witness here? Somewhere and somehow, the devil trying to take you down. But God said, I'm getting ready to bring you up. Look at your devil, say, God, he's getting ready to bring me up. How many ready to go up now? How many ready to stay up now? Look at your devil, say, neighbor, this door that I'm walking in, the devil cannot shut it. Because the devil didn't open it up. So God's getting ready to bless me like this. Can I get a witness? Say, press down. at you funny because you know you're about to be blessed. I'm preaching a minute, y'all. I'm preaching a minute. Somebody ought to wave their hand and say, God, I'm getting ready to shift this thing. I'm getting ready for the shift today. Open your mouth and say, shift, shift, shift. Say, shift, shift, shift. So now the doors are being opened. The doors is open for you now. You got spectators over here. You got haters over there. You got pretenders right over here. Can I get a witness here? And you're trying to step out. But every time you're trying to step out, you got footsteppers on you. Don't want you to come forward. But God said, I'm bringing you out of this. And when I bring you out of this, I'm going to let men see how blessed and highly favored you are. I'm going to let the enemy see that he could not shut you down. Because the God I serve. Look at your neighbor, say, neighbor. Say, God's getting ready to do something. I was sitting down while praises. While the praise was going up. And the vocal leaders were singing. And God began to tell me, I'm going to do an Isaiah thing. I said, what you talking about, Lord? He said, Isaiah 61, that the Spirit of the Lord has anointed me. Somebody name failed to realize that God got a special anointing on your life. You are a special person. That's why the devil mad. You are a special person. That's why the devil hated. You are a special person. That's why the devil can't stand you. But if I were you today, I'd find somebody and I tell them it's my season now. It's my time now. That I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out. I'm getting ready to step out. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm stepping out now. I can't go back. I can't quit now. So the devil laughing at you. Can I get a witness here? The devil said, now, what you gonna do? We got Samson. We got him on lockdown. We done got him down. He ain't the same man that he used to be. They had old Samson bound up in jail, down in a dungeon. The Bible says he began to pray. His 7 locks that was in his head began to grow back. He didn't want the enemy to know that he would get his strength back. So he tied up his head. Yeah. Say yeah. God better loose me here and get with me. Can I get a witness here? Wave your hand. Samson stood up in the middle of the people and said, Lord, revenge my strength. Revenge what they did to me. I stopped by today, right here, y'all, at New Direction, delivering ministry, to let somebody know if you stick with the woman of God, you're going to be blessed. If you stick with the ministry, you're going to be blessed. Don't matter who talk about it. Don't matter who dictate it. But if God be for you, who can be against you? You're more than a conqueror. Somebody high five your neighbor and say, neighbor, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because the best is yet to come. How many ready now? Jump up and turn around as I'm turning this thing. Because my blessing coming. I'm coming in to my blessing now. You can help me out, people. Because I'm getting ready. Come on, drum. We're getting ready to rock the house. I'm getting ready to have church. Yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. The Spirit of the Lord has anointed me. When the young man was singing out of the anointing, when the young man was going forward, I said, anointed, I said, the Holy Ghost, falling down. Somebody need a breakthrough. Somebody need a miracle. It's louder than a preacher.